How you doing? It's Monty Belligerent here. I'm going to tell you something. I'm an old guy. I know how old people think because I've been thinking like an old guy since I was a young guy. But I still think like a young guy, so I know what I'm talking about. Labyrinth. I'm talking about David Bowie. Him and I were good friends back in the day. I knew all those rock and roll people. I knew David Bowie before he was Davy Jones, but he couldn't keep the name Davy Jones because there already was a Davy Jones in the Monkees. He's a monkey named Davy Jones. You can't have another guy named Davy Jones. But that's another story for another day, and it doesn't really matter. What I'm going to tell you is old people know what's going on. We're watching the news and we're picking stuff up immediately. We got the common sense, all right? We may forget things. We may forget things. Yes, I put my keys in the refrigerator the other day. So what? What are you going to do? But we know what's going on. We don't trust the mailman. All right? They're talking about mail in voting. Now, I don't care what side of the aisle you're on, whether it's Trump or Biden or anybody else. The mail is a very suspicious thing. How many times? You know how many times I get the wrong mail? Last week I got mail from the person next door. It was made out to Melissa. It was a check for $1,000. You know what I did? I cashed it. I went to the bank. I'm like, here you go. And they were like, you're not Melissa. I am Melissa. I identify as Melissa. Don't you tell me who I am. And the young person was like, okay, because they don't know. There's 47 genders. I could be Melissa. You know, my name is Frank, but it could be Melissa. My name is Monty. It could be Melissa. Monty, Melissa, same thing. They asked me for a picture. I showed them a picture of a girl. There you go. They're like, okay, that's Melissa. I'm like, that's right. Don't tell me my name isn't Melissa. Who do you think you are? If you want to have all this political correct stuff, then you got to make sure that you understand my identification is just Melissa. Cash the check, took her money. I don't care. What do I care? I'm old. What are they going to do? They come over here, they knock on my door. Hey, what'd you do? You cash malicious check. What are you talking about? I forgot. I got dogs. They bark all the time. What am I going to do? What are you going to do? I don't trust the mail. And this mail-in voting, what are you going to get a ballot in the mail like this? You get a ballot and you check the box, Trump or Biden, right? And you mail it in. You sign your name. They're not checking on the other side. They don't even check. When I sign my name for a credit card on that thing, they give you a pad now. Sign your name with your finger. It doesn't look anything like my signature. It looks like globbity glob. It looks like I farted on the thing. They don't, and they think they're on the other side. Yeah, that looks close enough. That looks close. It's not my signature. Nobody's checking anything. It gets to the other side, they look and they go, oh, look at this guy, Trump. You know what they do? They get themselves a little something called whiteout. Remember whiteout? The bell bottle. Mike Nesmith. Mike Nesmith's mother invented white. Mike Nesmith from the Monkees. Like I said before, Davy Jones from the Monkees. Mike Nesmith is for the Monkees. You say it. They take a little bit of that whiteout and they ask Biden. And they put, there you go, we got another one. I don't trust it. But these Democrats, they want the mail in voting. What happens if Trump wins? What are they going to do? Oh, we got to keep counting. We got to keep counting. We got a few more to count. They got a whole team of people, a bunch of monkeys in the other room. And they play the music. Biden, 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 Biden. Next thing you know, Biden's the president. And then Trump sues everybody for 6 years. That's what happens. That's what's going to happen. And Biden and Kamala is going to be the president in 2 days because Biden's going to go, yeah, I solemnly swear the office of the president. Half of the oath is going to be over. I solemnly swear to give this Bible to Kamala. Here, Kamala. And next thing you know, Kamala Soprano is the freaking whatever her name is. Kamala Harris. Mark Hamill is the new president. That's what's going to happen. I don't trust the mail-in voting. Trump is right, and you know he's right. Even if you hate him, you know he's right. I'm Monty Belligerent. Thank you very much.